Assalamualaikum, my dear students. Today I have prepared a new lecture for you students. And this lecture we will study sentence and its parts. Basically, in last lecture I have already explained sentence definitions and as well as their parts. And today lecture we will talk about the type of sentence, which is also necessary for the students. So dear students, if you look into the side of types of a sentence, we have main 5 types of a sentence. 2 of them as written here in the board, which will be explained right now. So the first types that we have is declarative sentence. In this sentence, the basic and particular definition is that all those sentences which makes statement, and these statement can be positive and it can be negative as well. First thing that it should be in your mind, that declarative sentences, they just give us statement. In this statement, that can be positive and then can be negative as well. Mine means that these sentences that can be positive sentences and that can be negative sentences as well. Like the example is given here. But before to come to the side of example, I will tell you next important point about declarative sentences. Declarative sentences are also called assertive sentences as well. Now come to the side of example. If we look into the example, I have made 2 examples in this lecture. The first example, which give us a statement but positive statement, like Ahmad plays cricket. So this sentence belongs to present indefinite tense and it is a positive statement. Now come to the side number next that we have, she did not go to school. So that is a negative statement. And before at the top of the lecture I have told you that declarative sentences that either can be positive and neither it can be negative. That was the first type of a sentence that I explained you. Now we will come to the side of next type of a sentence. The second type of a sentence is interrogative sentence. You know better about the word interrogative sentences. So all these sentences in which we have questions, and we can also define interrogative sentence that all those sentences in which the question is asked. So it means when we have a sentence in which we have question, so it will belong to interrogative sentences, and it is also the second type of sentence. So now we will come to the side of example. Now look into the side of example. Example number first is, does Ahmad play cricket? So now does, it is also a sentence of present indefinite tense, and does is the helping verb of present indefinite tense. And now here question is asked. So therefore this sentence belongs to interrogative sentence. And now come to the second example. Is he a teacher? That is also here, and this sentence question is asked. But one thing in your mind, dear students, that in interrogative sentences a sign is used, and this sign is called question marks, which will be used at the end of the sentence. While in simple sentences or negative sentences, we will just add full stop. So this was my lecture for today. Have a nice time. Thank you.